Good evening, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, whatever time frame you call evening or afternoon. I'm here with Nick. My name is Ryan, Michigan Storm Chasers here, starting our coverage of some severe weather here in the UP currently. This is going to be for southern Menominee County, over the Kearney area, south of Powers, that general area along US 41. This is going to be a severe warning here for quarter-size hail as well. The winds here are not severe. They're less than 50 miles per hour. Gusty winds still possible, but not expected to be severe. All right. So areas in the path would be Kearney, Nadu. That's about all I'm seeing here in terms of townships. I see Gurley as well as Hannahville. But overall, should be a pretty rural area out there. So with that being said, the Hill Corps there is located back over here, entering the state from Wisconsin near White Pine Heaven over to by Nathan. That's going to be your Hail Corps there showing up on radar. Only severe storm in the state currently. A couple other ones up here to the north that are stronger, but not severe currently. I'll be watching these just in case.
Yes, sir.
So again, for those of you further down in the lower peninsula, nothing right now is severe. But we do expect quite a significant event to occur later this evening. So stay tuned for our briefing at 7 o'clock. It's going to happen regardless of severe weather or not. It'll happen at 7 p.m. Tonight. So stay tuned to that. We're going to cover this for right now.
Yeah. Did you mention the special weather statement up a little north of that too, or no?
I have not. If you want to go ahead and do that, you're welcome to.
Yeah. There's a special weather statement just east of Iron Mountain here for wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour and half-inch hail. So subsevere, but still could pose a threat, a little bit of a hazard there.
Also, these storms up here, I'm not sure the county name of this. I don't want to get it wrong. This is going to be Baraga County. A lot of storms up there as well.
Yeah, some of those had special weather statements on them before. I was surprised they let those expire.
Yeah, I definitely expect them to reissue, perhaps for Marquette County as it becomes closer to a heavier population up there.
Yeah.
Looks like I have another severe warning coming in.
Yeah, I was just looking at that one.
I'm not sure.
Hail and 60 mile per hour wind. I have it on my.
Okay, so that's. Here. Go ahead. You can take over.
Yeah. So this will be for northeastern Iron County in south central upper Michigan. Hazard is 60 mile per hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail. Locations impacted include US 141 between Covington and Amasa, Sidnau, Ned Lake, and Bone Lake. And this goes till, when does this go till? 6:30.
We're going to make a new stream, Nick, for later.
Yeah, that's fine. I forget, can we do 2 streams on Facebook or no?
No, we can't.
Dang.
So we're going to end this when it comes time for 7, regardless of severe or not. But we'll cover it in the briefing.
Yeah, I want to take a quick look at some velocity scans here.
Go for it. And I see a comment, are we on shifts for the night? We're kind of on shifts for the night.
Yes.
We got you guys covered, though.
New member, Dry Oatmeal. Thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate the support.
Thank you, Dry. Welcome to the team.
So we got 2 severe warnings right now. One for quarter-sized hail or 1-inch hail, and the other one for 1-inch hail and 60 mile per hour wind gusts here up in the Upper Peninsula. For those of you just joining. Oh, it was a renewed member. Well, thank you.
I feel like I've seen the name before, so not.
Yeah.
I feel like I know you.
We've gained a lot through gifted memberships, so.
Mm-hmm.
Also, yes, I'm reliving my childhood with the high C. It makes me wonder how I even drank these as a kid. They're so sweet.
Fun fact, I have not had juice or pop for over a year and a half, almost 2 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, I've just strictly been water.
How do you feel?
Terrible.
All right, then I'm not changing my, not switching this up.
No, I don't miss it. I don't miss it.
Ashley asks, do you expect north of Lansing to get hit hard this evening?
It's a possibility.
Yeah, Ryan's going to cover that more in depth during the briefing here at 7.
Yeah, so Lansing is kind of like right on the cutoff point. It could go north of you, just north of you, or it could brush just to your south. We're expecting Lansing about the cutoff point there, so it could go either way for you guys. Think of it as a line from Grand Rapids to Lansing to Flint and area south. That's going to be the highest concern tonight.
I'm going to put these on a loop here just so you guys know general direction of where these are heading. Like Joel's excuse me, like Joel's graphic said, the main hail threat will be up in the UP, which is why some of these are severe warned.
Yeah, the hail threat downstate should be much less than it is up here. So it's going to be highest right now with these storms.
Yes.
And these storms up here really don't have that much of a tornadic threat. There's a small chance, but we're not really anticipating that to happen either.
And again, we will be going over more threats at 7 during the briefing. I know I see a bunch of comments about certain locations. Ryan will try to cover those with Joel at 7.
Yep. So come back around 7. We're just trying to keep things organized today.
Yep.
So if you guys have questions about later on, just please hold those until 7 o'clock. We'll go over everything in detail and try and get you guys your guys' questions answered.
Bradley says, surprised there hasn't been a severe watch at all yet. There was one issued out west in front where these storms are headed right now. Ryan, you said you expect the watch to be popping in around like 8 or 9.
We'll likely get a discussion right around probably 7 to 9-ish. It'll likely be issued probably just after sunset. Usually they reserve those watches until a few hours before the storms are expected. So they're expected tonight around 11 p.m. at the earliest. So expect them to be issued probably close to 9 or 10 tonight.
Yeah, Bradley, like Ryan just said, it'll probably be later this evening. Ashley, these storms that we're looking at right now in the UP are going to stay in the UP. There's more storms out west that will be heading into the southern Michigan.
And those storms, keeping track on those as well. They're starting to develop out to our west in Iowa. So keep track on those. Right now, they are a little bit further south than expected. So we're going to watch the northern edge of that just to be safe. But out in central Iowa, it's already taken shape a few hours earlier than expected. So we'll see how that develops.
I'm going to just quick check a couple different radar products here just to see what's really going on, where this hail core is. Yeah, it's back here. Just west of Kearney right now. In Nadeau. Is it Nadeau or Nadeau?
I called it Nadeau.
I saw somebody said something about it.
I also want to say with that cell, you're getting that CC spike there. There's also a third body scatter spike, which is indicative of some potentially large hail falling there as well. You can see that with your CC where it kind of scatters out to the south of that. So a little bit of a signature there for perhaps some larger hail. GR2 is actually indicating this hail over 2 inches in diameter. Whether it's getting that large or not, we'll see. But
VIL is maxed out, so
yeah. Same with that storm down in Menominee County as well. That's currently severe warning for hail.
This is the
We're
one.
getting. Okay, I'm looking at the one up there in Baraga County. Just
wow.
Yeah, check out your CC on that one. You can see the third body scatter spike.
Oh yeah, wow.
Yep. So that's likely some large hail falling in both of these storms. I'd hate to see what the VIL looks like on that one.
It's probably maxed out. Yeah.
To assume. Yeah. So not a surprise there. Likely some large hail falling there. It's going to be riding the Iron County, Baraga County line, and the other one's down there in central Menominee County.
Still warned for only quarter-sized hail, but that can change very quickly.
Yep.
So if you know anybody in this area, or if you hear any reports, we might be able to see some MDOT cameras on 141 there.
I can pull those up behind the scenes here.
Also, full disclosure, I'm going to eat a little bit because I just got out of work. I need some food. I got some leftovers I'm eating.
Pull some of these up here. Most of these cameras are like in the woods, so really can't get a sky visual, unfortunately. I'm going to try down here in Menominee County. Same story there. Not getting a good visual.
Definitely a potential for some downbursts too.
It's probably with that as well. It's likely probably associated with the hail they're falling, causing some winds going outward there.
Matthew says, I would hate to live in a place that sounds like NATO. That's true.
With you there.
Becca says we are getting an echo with the sound.
Both of us or just one of us?
I haven't heard anything.
Me neither. Does anybody have an echo on us?
Echo, 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 echo. Sorry.
I have a microphone that can do that.
Please don't. Dry Oatmeal says no.
Okay.
Good. We like to hear it.
I see a comment here asking for rotation with these storms. Currently, no.
No.
Mostly just some hail here, but we are watching. These may try to weekly rotate, although we're not expecting anything tornadic with these storms.
Yeah, this is more of a downburst threat.
Yeah.
Which this Felch storm here has a little bit more velocity on it.
They have increased the hail size on the Baraga County and Iron County to $half size.
I see that. Very good.
Also, the storm in Dickinson County with no warning or statement is also, actually there's a statement on that storm. That's also becoming a concern for large hail, moving just south of Foster City. That's going to be into northern Menominee County next couple of minutes.
Is it the one I'm looking at right here?
Yeah. Okay. Also getting a third body scatter spike on that one too, or we were, looks like.
Okay.
But now it's kind of weakening. But
yeah, definitely some stronger winds on the south side of that storm, though. I'm curious, though. Will this be good to switch to Green Bay? No. Green Bay does not want to do that one.
Yeah, Marquette radar is about 5,000 feet from that southern storm. And then Green Bay is roughly about 7,000 feet. So better off in Marquette.
John Boy asks.
I believe I have packages here. I have packages here. I'll be right back.
Packages?
Mm-hmm. From our wish list.
From our Amazon wish list. Check it out on our link tree. John Boy asks, will these break apart going over northern part of Lake Michigan? It's possible. We won't really know until they start, though. And then Aaron asks, what do you think of chances are for getting another severe thunderstorm watch for Lower Peninsula? We'll see when the mesoscale discussion comes out. There was one earlier down by Illinois that said 95% chance of watch issuance. That was down in Illinois, not in Michigan yet. So we'll definitely keep an eye on it. We'll update you as the info comes in. Yeah, definitely some higher winds here coming to the 141 corridor here. And this is over by, I mean, this is so rural up here. This is just west of Cable Lake and Porter Lake in the UP, south of Covington Township. John asks, you think the lake will weaken the storms later tonight? I don't think so. The way the models have been trending, I don't think these storms are going to care much about what the lake has to say. If that makes sense. And again, for those of you who are just joining, we got about 440 people here. This is just severe weather coverage for the UP right now. Ryan and Joel plan on going live, regardless of severe weather, at 7 for a briefing. Anyone from the MSC crew going to be out chasing tonight? Yes, we have Ben, who's actually out in Illinois right now. I think last I heard he was heading towards Rockford, Illinois. And then Ryan should have a location post or a starting location post for whoever else is going to be out. I'm going to crack a Mountain Dew. I'm going to mute myself. We like to stay fueled up here. Not sponsored. Let me get back to reflectivity here, and we'll just put it on a loop. Chasers should get anemometers. Yes, we should. We actually do have a few on the Amazon wish list. If you do wish to purchase any of those for us, we would greatly appreciate it, but not a requirement. Just an option if you'd like to. And yeah, I see somebody posted on the Facebook chat, for all things overnight timing, refer to the timing map that's on our page right now. It should be one of the most recent things we have. One of the most recent things we put up. I'm going to check velocity here. Going to keep an eye on this cell here with a special weather statement. As Ryan pops back in. Hi, Ryan.
There's a lot of packages.
There's a lot?
Yeah.
Does Amazon love you?
I think our followers love us.
Well, I guess that's all that matters, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Jazz, for posting a link for the Facebook timing map.
I'm working on a post right now to kind of summarize everything. If you guys are going to miss our streams or just want a brief summary, I'm working on that. It's going to include the outlook and the timing map as well. So,
Ryan, what do you think of this storm right here?
Menominee?
Yeah, this is the one that's going into northern Menominee.
They just trimmed it and upped it to $half size hail. Oh,
right. I was talking about the
okay. I got you now. I got
special weather statement.
Yeah, I got you.
Take a look at it. Tell me what you think.
Downburst.
Okay. You heard it here first. Downburst. We do have a special marine warning out here. Heading out into the Green Bay, or I guess it's northern Green Bay, for wind gusts 34 knots or greater and large hail. It's the Green Bay north of the line from Cedar River, Michigan to Rock Island Passage. That is not something you'd want to be stuck out there with.
No, I know there's actually a lot of sailboats out there too.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys happen to be on the water out there, get off the water.
Yeah. Looks like we got another strong cell, at least a little bit stronger cell here, just west of Wells, north of Harris here, heading into the Wells, Escanaba area that we're going to keep an eye on as well. Definitely probably some small hail with that as of now. We have this cell up here on the 141 corridor, just south of Covington Township. What is the lightning going to be like with these storms? They're probably going to be pretty loud and bright.
A lot.
Yeah.
So our instability tonight with this line coming in is probably the highest we've seen all year. So that's going to help out with the lightning a lot. So expect a bright and loud night with these storms.
Nessa, we'll cover that during the briefing at 7.
This is going to be a stream dedicated to focus on severe currently occurring in the UP. For those downstate, the risk ramps up after around 11 p.m. tonight. So expect a briefing here in about an hour. We're going to go live regardless of severe in the UP. We're going to go live at 7 p.m. to discuss. That's going to be on Facebook and also on YouTube.
Yeah, Arthur, I was gonna say I have seen some spotter dots on Radar Omega now. I haven't looked at Radar Omega in a couple days though, so I'm not sure on spotter network overlay. I'm sure Ryan saw it.
It's not been working for us the past couple of days for Omega.
It's working now. Arthur was saying he emailed. They said it's back and working.
Yeah, I got it now. If you click on the hamburger bar in the top left, you can find it under data overlay settings in spotter network. Click that, you'll toggle it on.
Yeah, I have it on. Yeah.
Okay, cool. That storm in Dickinson County is actually trying to rotate just a bit. It appeared a little bit disorganized there when you asked me about it, but it's kind of wrapping back in on itself now. So we'll have to kind of watch that closer in Dickinson County, just south of Foster City, about to cross into northern Menominee. It is rotating.
This is about to. Oh gosh, I don't even know if I can pronounce this name.
Welcome to the UP, Nick.
Waudseda Foster City Road, or G69.
G69 is what I got.
Bingo.
It's about to cross that road there and about to cross the county line in about 5 minutes.
Yes, and this is very broad right now. Not too concerning at this time.
Yeah, if it continues to tighten up here, it becomes more concerning, but definitely has a hook there on radar. Am I sharing my GR2?
No, you're not.
I'm going to share this. It'll probably pop up. I'll take it back here in a second.
Yeah, when I first said something, I saw that kind of that tail come in. So, see what this scan says. Woo.
Yeah. Oh, we're synced, dude. We got scans at the same time. That's awesome.
Heck yeah. We are so in sync.
So that's going to be interesting to track this. See if it continues to tighten up here as it heads toward M69. Here comes my new scan. And I got stuck. It froze.
How often are they doing scans? I feel like this is going like every couple seconds now.
3 minutes.
3 minutes. All right. Gonna check back up here, see what this severe thunderstorm warning is doing. Still $0.5 size hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Looking at the inspector. Yeah, we're seeing upper 50s, low 60s in the wind speeds. So yeah.
New scan there does seem to have a little bit of rotation still with it, although it's definitely not organized by any means.
Mm-mm.
That hook, though, is quite interesting.
It looks a little spooky.
It does.
Yeah, and again, for people asking for locations right now, again, we are just doing severe coverage at this time.
Yep, for the UP. We will cover lower Michigan at 7 p.m. on our briefing. The only way we're not going to do a briefing is if there's something like a tornado warning ongoing. That's the only way we're not going to do a briefing tonight, which we still should be able to do it after it dies out, but we're not expecting that.
Yeah, and if I have to, Ryan, since we can do 2 streams at once on YouTube, I could probably just do a YouTube stream for severe if severe is going on while you're doing the briefing.
Okay. I'm not sure. Are you sure we can do that?
Yeah, there's definitely been some other. Okay, we got a new severe warning here.
Yep.
Quarter-sized hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. This is for that Dickinson County storm heading into north central Menominee. Sorry. Those counties there. It is located 8 miles south of Foster City or 18 miles east of Iron Mountain, moving east at 35 miles per hour. Then this is a wind and hail threat.
Yeah, there's no tornado possible tag on that storm, so they're not really too concerned for it, it appears. So the rotation in that storm is probably elevated in nature.
Yes.
It does go up a few tilts, so it's there, but it's definitely not organized.
Have you taken a look at Green Bay? I guess Green Bay's further away, so that wouldn't help.
Yeah, I guess go up tilt 2, tilt 3 on GR2, and it'll roughly be the same thing. New scan coming in does weaken it out quite a bit.
Good. We like the looks of that. We like weakening things.
Absolutely. These storms are, quote unquote, blowing up here in the UP. So would expect these to continue to be off and on severe throughout the evening as we lead into our risk tonight further south.
Does Marquette have the furthest west counties as well?
I would use Duluth for Gogabek and Ontonagon.
Okay.
Other than the like Houghton, Baraga, and Iron.
This is Gogabek right here, yeah.
Yeah. Duluth has a little bit better look there at Gogabek.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna get this post cranked out here because I've been typing this, trying to get this done.
Is this the Chaser location one?
No, that's coming out. That's coming probably closer to 7.
Okay. Titus Hicks, hi from Chicago, Illinois. Hello. Definitely keep an eye on the weather in Chicago as well, Titus. So currently just have the 3 severe warning cells. I'm wondering if there's going to be any storm reports for the southernmost one. This is a pretty high ZDR on the. I'm sorry, not ZDR. DBZ for what would be hail here. They have yet to update it at all. So still just for $half sized hail, it's 1.25 inches. And then again, for those of you just joining us, the briefing will be done at 7, regardless of severe weather. We want to get that out and get people informed. Most of all, how fast are these storms moving? These up in the UP are moving at about 35, 40 miles per hour. At least what the warning text says. See, we have a new special marine warning. Again, it's just for the 34 knots and large hail in the northern Green Bay area. Hello from Midland. Hello from Oakland County. What's going on? Again, this is just the UP right now. The Lower Peninsula does not have, the Lower Peninsula does not have much in the way of storms, except there is a little bit north of Tawas Bay here, but nothing concerning at this time. We can head out west and see this big area of a severe thunderstorm watch in Wisconsin, Illinois, Iowa. But we're going to focus on the UP right now. Hi, Ryan.
Hi, Nick.
I saw you put your headphones back on.
Yeah, I got that post up. I'm gonna work on getting the chasers all sorted out here, because I honestly don't know where everybody's gonna be at. It's been a hectic day here at MSC HQ.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people anxious about tonight. So
yes,
a lot of comments, a lot of messages, a lot of interaction going on, which is a good thing. I'd rather you guys be prepared than anything.
Yes. I'm still eating.
Okay, they continued that warning for Iron and Baraga County. Winds to 60 and hail up to a quarter size in diameter, which is 1 inch in diameter.
If you're interested in a timing map or threat map, check out the timing map that we posted on Facebook. In the YouTube chat, Jazz has been posting it.
It's also just been posted to Facebook. All hazard maps as well as timing map was literally just posted. New update to our severe warning. They're now saying tornado possible
On
Menominee,
yep.
northern Menominee. So that storm we've been kind of keeping an eye on, mentioning the rotation there. They just added a tornado possible tag to it. So it's not surprising. Rotation does appear to be still there, although it does seem to be a little bit more unorganized. But still, if it tries to wrap up on itself, definitely could see something try to spin up here, here in Menominee County, although right now it doesn't appear to be overly concerning.
keep it on the reflectivity. Most people are aware, or most people know what the reflectivity is.
And I got CC as well as velocity on my end of things, so I can keep an eye on that for you.
Awesome. I'm going to check Berglund again, or Matchwood off the Duluth radar here. I know that's pretty high up in the atmosphere. I'm a little bit surprised they don't have anything on that yet. But maybe they're not getting any reports yet.
All right, new severe coming in.
For
Menominee, they're updating the Menominee County cell, extending
again?
that. Yeah, they
Oh, I
extended
see
it to the lake shore there. Quarter size hail, only threat there for southern Menominee.
And 50 mile an hour wind gusts that can still do some damage.
Popping off up here.
Cannot leave that threat out. It expires in 14 minutes.
The good news. Go ahead.
So this is about 9 miles north of Cedar River or 21 miles southwest of Escanaba, moving east at 20 miles per hour. And then with the quarter-sized hail, damage to vehicles is expected.
The good news about these storms today versus yesterday, if you guys are watching our coverage yesterday of these, they were very, very slow moving yesterday, whereas these are going about 40 miles an hour. So we got some movement to them, so they shouldn't stay in one spot for too long. So these will clear off onto the lake here within about 10 or so minutes, hopefully. But then we have all these other storms up there near Marquette, all the way up to Ishpeming to get through. So,
yeah, and when we say quarter-sized hail, we mean $quarter sized hail. So the coin, or 1 inch in diameter.
yeah, think of the coin size.
Yep. We should say 1 inch in diameter as well, just to keep it clear. As I stuff my face.
Yes, watches will likely be issued later, probably closer to sunset.
When do you suppose that new mesoscale is going to come out?
I'm going to guess, take a peek at the current, where the storms are at right now. Where does that watch go up to? Illinois?
It goes to Rockford, Illinois.
We'll likely get an MD probably closer to 8. I'm going to say between 7:30 and 8 o'clock we're going to get an MD. And then we'll have a watch by probably 10 o'clock. That's my guess.
Have you been looking down there at the storms?
A little bit there. They're a little bit further south than the models had them. So that may become a concern. If it's further south, it may miss the state, honestly. But I don't think it's going to happen. It is.
Yeah. We did have a question earlier about how much lightning we thought might happen with these. I want to show you guys how much lightning is going on with these cells. Lots.
Yeah, all those little white dots within that radar there is all your lightning strikes there. I do believe I have a lightning tracker, I believe, here. I can see how many strikes are actually occurring.
Lots and lots of lightning.
Nick says, I need a sloppy Joe recipe. So just your ground meat, 85-15. And then you put a slice of Swiss cheese on it, melt it. And then you put some Thousand Island from Kraft on it. Enjoy your sloppy Joe.
Is that your sloppy Joe recipe?
Essentially, yeah.
I was gonna say I don't know where this is coming from. I sure as heck am not eating a sloppy Joe right now.
It's really good, dude.
I'm having some pork steak.
If you're really feeling feisty, grab some Ruffles cheddar sour cream chips and use it to dip it in. There you go. Now you're talking. You got your protein, got your carb. It's good.
All right, new scan coming in from Marquette.
new warning issued by Marquette for Ontonagon County. So that storm you just mentioned a few minutes ago, Nick called that.
I am the greatest. No, I'm just kidding. I'll go over that real quick.
Go ahead.
So this is for quarter-sized hail, winds around 50 miles per hour. This is issued until 7 p.m. So severe thunderstorm was located 9 miles southeast of Bergland or 24 miles southeast of Porcupine Mountain State Park, moving east at 20 miles per hour. Again, with a quarter-sized hail or 1 inch in diameter sized hail, damage to vehicles is expected, especially if you're driving. Ryan just ran away. He's probably going to go make a Sloppy Joe or something. Christina says put a Sloppy Joe mix on top of tater tots. It's the best. Whoa. Kendall, thank you for the super chat. I live in Oxon, Michigan. Sorry if I butchered that. I'm expecting severe weather tonight, by the way. We had 4 inches of rain in my area this morning. Kendall, we'll be going over that. We'll be going over that this evening at 7. I'll have to look up where Oxon is. Yeah, we'll see. I guess I don't know where that is. Maybe Ryan knows when he comes back on. I want to look back at this tornado possible tag here. It does look like rotation has broadened out significantly, so that is good. And we do have some high winds down here. All right, I guess it went away. Oh, Oxford. Thank you, Kendall. And also thank you again for the other $2. Appreciate it. Oxford, Michigan. So in Oakland County.
I just noticed that our stream here is set to members only on the chat. We're going to fix that real quick.
What in the world?
Yeah, we had it set that way while it was idle. But now that we are live here, we're going to change that for you guys.
Sorry about that.
Yep. Somebody messaged and caught our attention. So appreciate Lori for messaging us and letting us know. That's not supposed to be happening on YouTube. It's supposed to be subscribers chat. But we do set it now to members only while the stream is idle to limit on spam comments. So apologies. It is now set to subscribers. You guys are good to chat.
You have been released. Ryan, Oxford. We had Kendall do a super chat asking about Oxford tonight.
Okay. So Oxford is going to be within the slight risk, I believe. I'm going to pop that out just to make sure. You guys are in a risk tonight for damaging winds primarily. Expect storms after right around 2 to 3 a.m. for you. I do think the risk is highest off to your west, but there is uncertainty with how far east that line is going to travel. If it travels and holds its strength across the entirety of the state, damaging winds will be the concern. Otherwise, I do think it's going to weaken just a bit by the time it gets to you. So expect storms right around 3 or 4 a.m. around that time frame. Damaging winds a concern with any storms that do make it over to you.
Mm-hmm.
Oxford's also on the north side of that line as well, so there's a good chance that line is going to miss you to the south too. So there's a lot of things going against the threat over there. Definitely highest off to your west and south, but still be alert just in case it does come across the entire state. Speaking of which, I'm going to pop out the latest models and see if there's any change in that.
Okay.
Which there is not. Although it does say the majority of the line does stay from Grand Rapids to Lansing to Detroit area, and it does miss the Flint area to the south. So it's good news. So 4 warnings in effect, technically 5, but 4 warnings. The storm in southern Menominee is going over the water as we speak. That should no longer pose a threat. About 5 more minutes for down there in southern Menominee. Northern Menominee, though, continues as a severe warning with a tornado possible tag, as well as quarter-size, 1-inch diameter hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. We got one up here riding the Baraga and Iron County line. It's going to be for a quarter-size hail, as well as 60-mile-per-hour winds, about to move into Marquette County. Then also back here in Ontonagon County and Gogebic counties. That's going to be for 50-mile-per-hour winds, non-severe, and quarter-size hail. So these storms are firing up here. They're cranking, so see how long they can hold out.
Yes, I just saw a comment asking, we're at VBS. Should be prepared for tornadoes in Grayling. Joel's here. Hi, Joel. Now, I'm not 100% sure where Grayling is, but I believe it's in the northern part of Lower Peninsula.
Yeah, Grayling's up by, I believe, just south of Gaylord, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
It's up that way.
Ryan, you want to handle that? Just real quick.
Yeah, so Grayling tonight, overall, you have a risk for severe weather as these storms up there in the UP are going to track southeast toward your direction. The overall threat up there is for damaging winds. Not concerned for anything tornadic at this point, but do expect some storms to arrive up there in northern lower, probably closer to 8, perhaps 8:30, 9 o'clock. They'll make it across much of the northern lower with damaging winds and perhaps some hail, especially toward Lake Michigan shorelines. So yes, there is a risk for you too a little bit later on this evening. I still cannot find Grayling. I know it's up here somewhere though. I'll have to Google it.
South of Gaylord.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, I found it. Yeah, so that's where I thought it was. It just didn't pop on my map until I zoomed way in.
Hello, Joel. How was your nap?
My
Oh, no,
nap,
you had
I
to
was driving
drive.
home.
You were driving. Sorry.
Hey, no, Joel's here. I can take a nap. See you guys.
I hope you weren't
No.
napping on your drive.
Nope.
No.
Got to pop some Tylenol. My head's still hurting. Had a headache for 3 days straight.
Yep, I have switched studio locations for those who don't know. Hour and a half drive.
If you know, you know.
Yep.
If you know, you know. Yeah.
I see 1 million people are asking about their locations. Again, that is 7 p.m. for the briefing. Keep repeating it.
That's my fault. I answered one. When we answer one, everybody asks.
Yep.
We get it.
And again, for those who don't know, we have the timing map up on our page. Make sure you guys are map aware, especially when we get into severe weather coverage later tonight. We're not going to be pointing out locations on maps. It's up to you guys to figure out where you guys live on a map, of course. Can't really, walk you through it. But we will go over locations that are in immediate impact of severe thunderstorm warnings, which we have 4 right now.
We have 5 now. New one coming in for Marquette and Dickinson, an extension of the current warning. They're going with quarter-size hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds for southern Marquette, as well as very extreme northern Dickinson.
This one right here.
That one's moving at roughly about 40 or so miles per hour as well. So these storms, like I don't know if you caught what I said earlier, Joel, but unlike yesterday, these storms are actually moving today. So it shouldn't be one spot for, 15 minutes between 5-minute scans. No, we're moving today. So.
Mm-hmm.
We got about 500 people in here right now. Wow. You're just watching me eat dinner.
We have only 2 warnings now. They have canceled and expired the ones in Menominee. So only 2 warnings now. One for Baraga. Sorry, not Baraga. One for Marquette and Dickinson. One for Ontonagon, as well as extreme northern. Is it Gogebic or Gogebic?
Gogib. I don't know.
What was that?
It's Gogebic.
That's what I thought.
I've heard Gogebic, Gogebic, some other one. I don't know.
That county.
That one county, the Big Lake County. This one.
Don't come after us. We are native Michiganders. There's a lot of hard names here in Michigan.
We're not native Yoopers.
True.
I've been to the UP once in my life. Give me a break.
Once
That I remember, maybe twice. Thank you, Lori. Lori says it's Gogebic.
Go.
So,
Well, is it
is it Gogebic or Gogebic? That's the question.
Michelle
now.
says Gogebic or go. Is it pronounced?
Okay, hold on. Hold on. I had the pronunciation guide from Michigan.gov. We're going to settle this once and for all.
It depends on if the G is pronounced like a G or a J.
If it's a J, usually you would put a J.
I don't know. I'm putting my hands up for this one. I don't know.
It's G. Hard G.
Hard G.
Gogebic.
Gogebic.
Anyways.
Welcome, Joel. How you doing?
It's not the conversation I really wanted to come into, but
That's the one you got.
Yep.
Devin asking what time the storms are supposed to hit. We have a timing map out on the page. Feel free to check that out. Say Escanaba.
It's Gogebic. It's a hard G. Gee. Got some good sized hail falling on a cell coming into Marquette County. Check out that third body scatter spike.
Where?
Marquette County. Line of iron and Marquette. Oh, that is insane.
This one right here?
Yeah.
New scan.
Jeez.
Yeah.
GR is indicating hail about 1.5 inch in diameter, so likely some large hail falling there. That warning continues for 1 inch diameter hail. That's moving toward the M95, toward Republic, just south of Republic area. Going to cross 95 here in about 5 minutes. Other places include Whitbeck. I'm not seeing too many other townships in the path of this.
Yeah, it looks like it's heading right between Republic and Whitbeck at this
It's
time.
also Witch Lake just to the south of Whitbeck there. Should miss it to the south, but
Yes. Except Witch Lake does have some high winds down there.
yeah, that's
So be on
insane.
the lookout for that.
That's insane on the VIL too.
maxed out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
GR2 indicating over 1.5 inch now. So that's likely some larger hail falling there. Even on GR2, I'm going to take my GR2 if you don't mind, Nick, for a second. Look at the bottom right of this. That's your hail core. Usually GR2, which is another radar product, a bit more conservative on the hail. Even on GR2 here, the hail core is showing up as quite large. And also the POSH, potential of significant hail, is showing up upwards of 80%. So likely very large hail falling here, upwards a quarter, perhaps $half size at this point. So definitely take that seriously if you live in that warning here.
Do we think they might up that?
They possibly would. I think I would if I was in charge, I would, but we'll see if it holds out.
Again, they know much more than we do.
Yeah, they have a lot of products that they use that we don't have access to. So 2 warnings in the state. The other one has been trimmed back, and that's going to be for Gogebic County. Sorry, no. Ontonagon County. They trimmed Gogebic out of that warning, so it's just for Ontonagon County now. Other one going to be crossing into Marquette. The storm will be firmly in Marquette's county here in about 2 minutes. So Marquette County, that storm is heading toward the Princeton area downstream as it tracks east-southeastward at about 40 miles per hour.
Whose radar are we looking at?
Ryan.
That's
mine.
Nick's.
Would you like to take control?
And say I think Ryan was talking, so I figured to take Ryan's radar.
No, I put it back on Nick's there. I was just going over everything.
Okay.
Those cells to the south in Menominee are moving onto the lake now. There is one crossing over. Let's see, what county is that? It's going to be Delta County. I should have known that from yesterday. So Delta County has a few storms riding into Escanaba area. There's one over the Schaefer area, just north of Bark River. Not severe. Doesn't look too threatening at this point. I'm going to pop my other account over into the briefing room, so I'm keeping an eye on comments over there as well.
Okay.
So, Joel, I'm not sure if you caught what we were talking about earlier, but I believe Nick's going to stay on, and we're going to hop over in the briefing room and run 2 streams on YouTube.
Okay. So does that mean the briefing is going to be on just YouTube then?
No, it'll be Facebook and YouTube. The severe stream will just be on YouTube, though.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
we'll probably have to make a new room for each one.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll just leave Facebook off of the severe coverage.
New warning just came in. Dickinson Iron Marquette. It's going to be that storm just to the southwest of Marquette. Just a heads up there.
Yes.
That's late. That came in about 5 minutes ago.
So why is the box not? Oh, I figured out why. I'm dumb. Sorry.
I was going to say, like, what?
Sorry, I was working on a thumbnail, and I backed it up a little bit.
There's a lot going on today. We have, if you guys saw our phone notifications for the page, it's just nonstop. Like, we have a lot going on, guys. So bear with us.
What's the YouTube channel?
Michigan Storm Chasers.
Yeah, just search up Michigan Storm Chasers. You'll see us live.
Let's look for the logo.
Yep.
This one.
Yep. Nick's background. Look for that logo.
You'll see it. Not this one. This one, not that one. I will be right back.
Okay.
Joel, you want to get radar? Do you want me to?
Oh, you got it. I'm working on some stuff right now.
You got it. Okay, for those of you tuning in, briefing for tonight's threat in South Michigan will be at 7 p.m., 20 minutes. So please hold your comments and questions until then. We're going to go over everything in detail, as much detail as possible. So just bear with us here. We're covering the severe currently ongoing in the UP. There's currently no risk at the moment for the lower part of Michigan, but there will be a risk later on this evening. We'll cover that here in detail again at 7 o'clock. So we have that warning in effect here for Marquette County. As storms are firmly in Marquette County, just south of Republic here. It's going to have a large hail core on it. I don't have any township names, but be tracking directly toward the Princeton area eventually, located just south of the town or city of Republic in far western Marquette County. Up here in Ontonagon County, a warning is in effect just for the very southern point out there of Ontonagon near Trout Creek, south of Bruce Crossing, east of Ewan. Some large hail likely falling with that storm as well. Diane, there should be sound, so I believe it's your phone. Although I'm probably not able to hear that if you have no sound. But watching the storms over in Iowa on radar, those will be the ones to watch for later this evening. Keep an eye on those as they move in toward southern Wisconsin. That is a nasty looking line that's taking shape there. Feel free to smash the like button for us. Got about 500 likes on the stream. Helps us out a lot. Also helps the algorithm notify other people who may not be aware of the threat. So feel free to hit the like button. It is free to do. It's the best way to support us without opening your wallet. A like goes a long way.
All right, I'm back.
Yay!
I heard something fall over, and I was like, danger.
Couple other storms over here firing in Delta County. None of these looked overly concerning. Perhaps a little bit of a downburst signature here with some hail falling in southern Delta. Overall, not too concerned for that. We'll see what that does here. Let's look at the VIL on that. Weakening. Joel, do you have a vector set yet for GR2?
For those storms in the UP?
Yeah, I can if you don't have one yet.
Let me go to the warning box here. I got you. 280 at 25.
Okay.
For that storm, at least in Marquette County.
How do you manually set this?
Go to your arrow that's pointing upwards in the top right. Nope, sorry. It's pointing to the top right, but it's in that bar.
Gotcha.
Right there. 280, 25.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you scroll down.
There we go.
Let's say if you scroll down in the warning text is at the bottom.
Is it really?
Yep. It's kind of buried, but it's there.
Yeah, I got you. 280 at 25. Okay, cool. The hidden features of an advanced radar product continue to amaze me.
Next place is haunted, according to chat.
Confirmed it is.
But many supercells, honestly.
Joel, you called that on the time map.
Mm-hmm. I was like, oh, there's a sneaky all hazards threat up there in the UP. Of course, right now, those cells that I was targeting for southern UP are pretty much onto the lake.
Mm-hmm. They did have a tour possible on one. I don't know if you caught that or not.
I don't think I did.
Yeah, they had a tour possible on the northern Menominee County cell, which is going to be this one right here. If you go back, it may actually still. Yeah, that warning did have a tour possible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
Classic
it is since
Canadian.
weekend. Yeah, since weekend. Those of you wondering, the left side is just your typical radar, and the right side is your wind velocity. Green colors indicate winds going toward the radar, and reds are going away from the radar. Helps us a lot with downburst potential as well as rotation, stuff like that. So I know a lot of you like to learn stuff like that. So I'd throw that in there once in a while, just kind of explain what you're looking at. Yes, Sandra. Bob with a $2 super chat says package check. I have 3 today, but I believe I have more on the way. Do you know how many packages were supposed to be here, Bob? Thank you for your $2 super chat. Because I knew we had some other ones for another person coming today as well. I don't have shipping on it, so I have no idea, when, where, who.
Cold Bolt Lightning asks, "What are the chances of a tornado tonight? EF1 question mark."
Depends on what it hits.
Yeah, we can't predict any strength of tornadoes.
If there's going to be,
I was going to say if they did do like the hatch, then they would say there's a better chance for EF2 or higher, which are significant tornadoes, but they don't have a hatched risk. So they're just thinking that if there are tornadoes tonight, there'll be a risk, but they're thinking probably lesser of damage.
Interesting.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing there, Joel. Given the fact that there's a 10%, it's a good chance of a couple tornadoes there in Southwest Michigan tonight. But I would say they're going to be pretty brief and pretty quick in nature along the leading edge of that squall line, so they shouldn't be too significant. The warning for Ontonagon County is now canceled. Only one warning here in the UP for Marquette County, as well as extreme northern Dickinson.
Just in time for the briefing.
Right. Are you serious?
You serious? Thank you, Bob, again for the $2 super chat. He also says 2 light bars should have arrived.
Let me go take a peek at what came and see if I have them.
I believe it's the strobes.
I believe so, but it was a big old box, so let me go ahead and take a peek.
That's probably it.
Well, I had one that came like it's a really long one, so I don't know. I'll take a peek. I'll be right back.
Have a good one, Bradley. We'll see you at the briefing. Is Athens considered Southwest Michigan?
Yes.
Yes.
It's a Cass St. Joseph area, I believe.
Good evening, Amanda. What direction will strong wind be coming from in these upcoming storms? Wind will be heading from the west.
Coming from the west, blowing to the east.
Correct. These Grand Rapids ish expected to get hit again. Again, they'll go over this all in the briefing tonight, where they will show you a big old map and they'll explain all the risks for areas of the state. That's going to be in about 11 minutes. And as far as severe warnings go, if this one is canceled within the next 10 minutes, we will not be having another. We won't have the dual streams going, just so Facebook can also get the severe stream as well during the briefing.
The warning was, like you said, just canceled for Ontonagon County there, south of Bruce Corner or Bruce Crossing.
Yep.
There's still a little pocket of wind I'm noticing is heading into northern Iron County. We'll have to keep an eye on that for sure. But right now, not severe, perhaps still strong. And again, we're watching perhaps very weak rotation, if not a hail threat going on in southwestern Marquette County.
Bob, if you're still watching, yes.
Yes, we do have a TikTok, MI Storm Chasers. That's pretty much the tag on all of our platforms. Just MI Storm Chasers, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, X. Facebook is just Michigan Storm Chasers, doesn't have a tag. Nobody lives up there. That's kind of rude. It's the UP. Got to cover them as well.
Got pea-size hail report coming out of Marquette as of 3 minutes ago. Marquette County.
Southwest.
Looks like it's coming near Republic, South Republic.
Yep. Southwest Marquette County.
Have you guys looked down south in Iowa at all?
Yeah, I see what's happening right now in Des Moines.
Yeah, not good.
For those who are wondering about the boxes, we'll probably do an unboxing sometime soon for our members only.
Yeah, we'll see. Perhaps, I don't know if we want to do it. I don't know, probably have
When we have an off day.
yeah, we'll talk about it.
We've been too
But
busy.
there's more coming, so. We got like at least 8 so far.
Have you fed yourselves tonight? I did. I might grab a little bit more to eat though.
I'll grab something after the briefing.
Yeah, same.
Kayla, welcome to the channel here, MSC on YouTube. Appreciate your support. Hope you stick around.
Welcome to the team, Kayla.
Ryan and I's sleep schedules
Am I
are
here?
all messed up right now.
It's not even funny. I don't know why I'm laughing.
Where do we expect a watch tonight? It depends on what the mesoscale discussion says.
I'll expect one around sunset.
Yeah.
Where, who, when, don't know exactly, but again, briefing in about 5 minutes, guys. I'm actually going to jump out of here and get ready for that because I got to get my tabs open and get prepared for that. So I'm going to jump out of here and
Yeah.
get ready to go.
Okay. So we are pull your radar back in here.
Yes, sir.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the live coverage off of Facebook. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, I don't know if there's a way we can end. I don't think I can just end the Facebook stream, so we're probably going to have to end this one, create a new room.
Oh, there
and
is.
Then there is.
Yeah, in the top right where the Facebook logo is at.
Yeah.
It just says remove.
Well, will that remove the post on Facebook?
Just make sure to not check it.
What?
It says remove this destination from stream. A post was created on Facebook for this. Delete it. Keep it undone. Like don't click the delete on Facebook thing.
Okay, I'll let you do that when we do that then.
Okay.
I don't want to mess anything up.
If not, we can let Ryan do it.
Yeah, and then again, for people asking their locations right now, that'll be for the briefing, not for this stream. So if you want severe weather coverage, yes, go to YouTube. Michigan Storm Chasers, just search it up. We should be the first ones up there. Give us a subscribe. I didn't want that. Why?
I'm trying to delete it.
Yeah, I right as I clicked, another comment popped in.
It It flies in.
every time. Yeah, we'll see what they do with this warning here. It does seem to be weakening.
You guys hear me okay?
Mm-hmm.
Barely.
Okay, I'm on my laptop here. So I'm ready to roll over here in the briefing room.
Amanda, no, the briefing will not be delayed. The briefing will be happening at 7, regardless of severe weather. Briefing is at 7.
Thank you, Bob. Appreciate your support. Gotcha.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bob.
Does look
That
like this was
warning is
just
continued.
trained.
Warning is continued for Dickinson and Dickinson and Marquette counties.
Yes. And this is just for 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. The hail threat has subsided. And then thank you, Jazz, for the briefing link. J-Men says, please don't overwork yourselves tonight. Well, I know these guys are going to be live if there's going to be severe coverage. If severe coverage is needed, it's a promise that we've made as a page. We got you covered from beginning to end, which is why we're going to keep the severe coverage going while they're doing the briefing on YouTube.
Best way to support what we do here is obviously hit that like button. Appreciate it.
Like, subscribe, share, all the things.
Mm-hmm.
So, Joel, you going to pop over here, or what's going on? What's the plan?
Yeah, I'll hop over there. Did you want to pull this off of Facebook right now, or do you want me to do it?
You can do it real quick. Whoever.
I can do it here. So I got 219 people watching on Facebook right now. This stream is about to end. It'll continue on our YouTube page if you want to continue watching our coverage. Otherwise, we're about to go live in about 3 or so minutes for our briefing. It's going to be live both on Facebook and should be live also on YouTube.
Yes. So,
so
Ryan, I'll explain it in simple terms. This live stream for the severe weather coverage is being pulled off of being pulled off of Facebook. However, the briefing is going to be on both platforms. So basically, we're just going to make the live coverage of the severe and the UP just on YouTube. And Nick will be here for you guys as well. Ryan and I will be going over to the briefing room and covering it both on YouTube and Facebook. So if you're in the UP and need your severe weather coverage, obviously head over to YouTube for this, and Nick got you here.
Yep, I got you covered. Just with this one severe warning at the time. And what I'll probably end up doing is if the severe warning gets canceled, I'll say, all right, everybody head over to the briefing, and then we'll make a new room for the severe weather coverage, and I can go live again if we needed to.
Right. Or if you wanted to, just in case it's still borderline severe, you could just go radar only.
True.
Because
I'll get a feel from the chat.
Yeah. All right. We are off of Facebook officially, so I'm going to head over to the briefing room, and I'll see you over there for those who are there for the briefing.
Perfect. Yeah, and if Jazz has the link in the YouTube live chat right now. So if you want to head over there, go for it. Alicia asks, how fast is the severe storm moving? It is moving at let's see here. At 30 miles per hour, it's moving east at 30 miles per hour. And this has been weakening for the next past few scans. So yeah, everybody in the Lower Peninsula, if you want to go watch the briefing, that'll be on our YouTube and Facebook. If you want to go back to the main YouTube page, it should be live here in the next few minutes. It'll show up as 2 different live options. One will say briefing, one will say severe weather coverage. So you got me for about 15 more minutes unless they issue any new warnings. And like Joel and Ryan said, they will be doing the briefing. It should be right about now. And then Julie just put the link for the briefing in chat if you want to head over that way. So yeah. Looking at velocity scans again. Just going to monitor what it's saying. I am seeing subsevere velocities on radar, but we'll see what they do. And yeah, and it might take a second for the briefing to start. I'm not in their little room, so I'm not sure when they'll go live, but it should be here right around 7. And then a lot of you might not know who I am. I'm Nick. I'm a team member here of Michigan Storm Chasers. I've been not been a part of many lives lately, but when things are like this, I do try to come say hi. Hello, Matthew. Got about 13 minutes left on the severe thunderstorm warning. Again, this is for north central Dickinson and west central Marquette counties. The hazard still is 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. They are not expecting any hail with this right now. Getting a big picture here of all the cells, all the storms across the Upper Peninsula here. Hi, Michelle. Thanks for sticking with me, guys and gals. Do I have any mods in the chat still? I don't know if anybody was going to be splitting that up. Thank you, Julie. Are the temps in the UP lower than down here in southern Michigan? From what I'm seeing in the UP right now, as far as temps and dew points, it's around mid 70s to 80s on the western. I'm sorry, excuse me, on the eastern side of the UP. We got about 80s here. You can see this little. You might not be able to read it very well, but this says 80, 73, 72. As we go further west, Ryan's in here again. Hi, Ryan.
Hey, Nick.
Yeah.
We're going to end the stream here because it's not letting us go live on YouTube.
Okay.
So we'll cover it here in a second, but we got to end the stream, guys, and start a briefing. So bear with us.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks for everybody watching. I guess you're stuck watching the briefing, which is fine. But yeah, see you over in this.
Go ahead and start the briefing here in about 2 minutes, guys.
Lori, thank you for becoming a YouTube member. Appreciate it. Yeah.
All right. See you guys. We're going to end it right here and start a new stream.